All right, welcome back to One Bar and Lupagus Show. In this episode, we'll be breaking down the GM candidates, ranking them based on their recent history. All right, welcome to One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus, and we are going to GM candidates based on their recent history with what's happened with them when they're in the organization. Before we hop in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are approaching 5,000 subscribers. Once we get there, we'll do a drawing. So if you want to enter that drawing, what will you get? You'll get a Minnesota Vikings jersey, One Bar and Lupagus hoodie or t-shirt, whatever you want, and a One Bar and Lupagus hat. How do you do that? How do you enter in that drawing? Hashtag skull in your hole in the comments. Be sure also to subscribe and like the videos. All right. So Ben Leber put out this handy dandy, some would even call it a nifty chart, ranking all the, not ranking, but listing all the Minnesota Vikings GM candidates and their recent history in the organization that they were with when they were with them there at the time. So this chart is so good. Ben Leber made this chart, put together, had it on Twitter last week. I thought it was too good to not use in a video, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen. We're gonna go through everybody's recent history and kind of grade it and see which one is the best based on who they have taken in recent memory. Disclaimer, yes, these candidates weren't exactly the ones making the picks, but they were with the organization at the time. Definitely must have had some say with who was taken, so fair to take a look at this. All right, so here we go. Let's start here with Monty Ossenfort, the guy from the Titans, spent some time with the Patriots. Apparently, Monty Ossenfort loves taking cornerbacks. Caleb Farley, Elijah Molden, Christian Fulton, Nicole Harry, Chase Winovich, Damian Harris. Ben made a mistake there, but Damiel, Isaiah Wynn, Sony Michel. Honestly, this isn't really an overly impressive group here if you're judging Monty by this group. Chase Winovich has been pretty good. Damian Harris is looking pretty good. You got some guys with some injury concerns here. So kind of likes taking some risks. But Monty Ossenfort, if I was grading this is probably like a D. It's not overly pants-droppingly exciting when I look at that. Devontae, let's go to Catherine Raish. Vikings interviewed her, I believe, last Tuesday. Let's see, Devontae Smith, great pick. Landon Dickerson, jury's out there. Jalen Reagor, again, this is the big eyesore on anybody from the Eagles. How you make that choice over Justin Jefferson. Jalen Hurts, you know, jury's still out there. He's had some moments. He's had some bad moments. Quez Watkins is a guy who has been showing up, but again, really not mind-blowing. So again, I'm gonna give this one a D. Catherine's getting a D as well. Brandon Brown, the next Eagles guy, I believe he was interviewed just yesterday or the day before. Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson, Jalen Reagor, Jalen Hurts, Quez Watkins, Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert, Josh Sweat, Jordan Mailata, Derek Barnett, and Rasul Douglas, who I think they let go, and he went up with the Packers now. You know, he's been there a little bit longer. You know, he's Eagles player, personnel director for since 2017 to 2021. A little more experience than Catherine Raish, but the top part's still not great. We got Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert there, a couple good picks. Barnett was pretty good. Douglas, they should have kept him. I'm gonna give him about a C. Brandon Brown's getting a C. All right, let's move over to Kwesi Odofo-Mensah. He's the Browns vice president of football operations, 2021. 49ers, he had multiple positions there from 2013 to 2019. Greg Newsome, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, the Joker, Jedrick Wills, Grant Delpit, Harrison Bryant, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Nick Bosa, Deebo Samuel, Dre Greenlaw, Mike McGlinchey, Fred Warner, Solomon Thomas, Ahkello Witherspoon, George Kittle. And you look at the superstars here, you got George Kittle, Fred Warner, Deebo Samuel, Nick Bosa, and then these guys who I do like the feature of those quite a bit. I don't know how you not give this one an A. The fact that he was associated with some of these names is huge, and it's a pretty damn impressive resume right there for Mr. Odofo-Mensah. Let's move over to the other guy from the Browns, Glenn Cook. He was the Browns vice president of player personnel from 2016 to 2021. Greg Newsome, the Joker, Wills, Delpit, Peoples-Jones. He was involved in Myles Garrett, David Njoku, Greedy Williams, Sion Takataki, Baker Mayfield, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, Larry Ogunjobi. So again, you got Ogunjobi, Chubb, Ward, Mayfield is still, you know, who knows how that's going to pan out. Myles Garrett, and then the top here, very impressive for Glenn Cook as well overall. I'm also going to give him an A for the guys he helped the Browns acquire there. Ryan Poles, the guy who supposedly had just a great interview with the Wilfs the other day. He's executive director of player personnel in June 21, and then the personnel department for 13 years. So Creed Humphrey, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, L'Jarius Sneed, Nicole Harmon, Juan Thornhill, Derek Nottie, Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt. You got Mahomes, again, probably the best quarterback in the league right now, most talented. Creed Humphrey was definitely a home run. Helaire has been hit or miss. Sneed's been a good mid-round pick. Harmon's got his moments. So, again, you got Pat Mahomes you're part of that decision, no matter what your part was. That is impressive on the resume. I'm going to give Ryan Poles a B just because he got Kareem Hunt in there, and you know, he turned out. And again, there's a couple other guys who I still think need a little more time before they really emerge. So it's good. It's good. Ryan Poles is very good. Again, Mahomes on your resume is definitely a positive. Let's go to John Spytek, the Bucs VP of player personnel from 2016 to 2021. Joe Tryon, Tristan Wirfs, Antoine Winfield Jr., Keyshawn Vaughn, Devin White, Mike Edwards, Vita Vea, Ronald Jones, Carlton Davis, O.J. Howard, and Chris Godwin. Obviously, Godwin was a home run. Carlton Davis has been solid. Vita Vea that is extended. Devin White's fantastic. Antoine Winfield Jr., this is the one that got away. It will forever torment my heart. Tristan Wirfs is amazing. Joe Tryon showing some potential. O.J. Howard, when he was drafted, I thought he was maybe a future Hall of Famer. That hasn't panned out. But yes, Godwin, Vea, White, Winfield, Wirfs. That's an A for me. Spytek, very, very impressive group here. And gotta say I'm a fan of that. And let's go to the last one. Elliott Wolf from the Patriots. He's a consultant from 2021. Browns assistant general manager 18 to 19. Packers director of football operations 2016, 2017. 18 years total with the Packers front office. Mac Jones, Christian Barmore, who we were all over this time last year. Ramondre Stevenson, the big bruising back. Kyle Duggar, Michael Onwenu, a great, I think he's a 4th round pick. He was with the Browns, Greedy Williams, Takataki, Mayfield, Ward, Chubb. The Packers, Kevin King, Jamal Williams, and Aaron Jones. I mean, Aaron Jones, hell of a pick. Chubb, Ward, again, Mayfield, jury's out. Onwenu, great pick, great value. And these guys definitely have a ton of potential. So Elliott Wolf, looking at this group he's been with, I'm gonna give him a B+. I like a lot of these guys, and the potential here, there's a lot of upside with his group as well. So those are your candidates based on what they've done. It's hard not to lean toward one of the Browns guys. Just seeing the history, seeing the guys they're associated with. Mensah and Cook, very impressive. Poles I like as well. Elliott Wolf, if you're looking for a top 4, that's probably it. Spytek's pretty good too. So there you have it. Those are the GM candidates based on the recent history of the organizations they have been with. Let me know who you guys like the best, and who, based on this fancy chart that Ben Leber made. Ben Leber, well done. This is an amazing chart. I love it. Who you'd pick, who do you want based on who you're associated with. So, all right, the GM, it should be coming soon. We should be hearing a hire in the next couple of days. Very exciting. We'll see who they ultimately go with. Until then, guys, remember, always keep your skull in your hole.